Good morning. Hello, hello. I mean, this is very new for me. Video content, I have avoided like the plague. However, this is much bigger than my fear of going live on social media because on the 16th of September, I am bringing together some absolute fire niche famous experts to help you turn your visibility into velocity, because we've all heard the BS, haven't we, around visibility, about showing up more, about giving more to your audience. And actually, no, it's about showing up in the right spaces. So I've created the Visibility and Velocity Summit to really help you turn your visibility into income and profit. Now, this isn't just me on my own. Absolutely not. I have got 9 incredible niche famous experts coming along on this experience with me for fireside chats, for intimate conversations on what it really takes for you to show up, show off, and really magnetize those dream premium, hell yes, pay in full clients. So I'm very excited today to introduce you to one of our speakers. Now, I'm totally biased because I have been working with her for the last 3 or 4 months. You may have noticed a little glow up in my messaging and my identity. And this woman has just created an absolute storm inside of me, and I can't wait to introduce you to her. So let's bring her onto the stage. It's Dr. Tania King-Mohammad in the house.
Oh, good morning.
Good morning, good morning. So I am going to let you introduce yourself, but before we get there, people are probably going to be thinking, well, what the fuck has high ticket sales got to do with visibility? So what would you say to anyone who has those kind of concerns or it doesn't make sense to them?
Yeah, it's a really good question. So for the people who really master getting publicity, getting PR, getting visibility, and then are able to leverage it to multiply their business, there is no faster way to do that, obviously through working with you, because you've got a unique angle where you are able to showcase exactly how your clients can leverage and maximize their profits, their income, following their publicity, following their PR, and with all the amazing work that you do with your clients. The fastest way then to magnify and multiply your business and scale your business to the multi-6, to the 7 and the 7-figure plus levels and milestones is mastery of high ticket sales. So it goes hand in hand. If you are serious about exploding your business, creating a real ripple effect with the work that you do, then getting the publicity that you do so well with your clients and so beautifully, yeah, show me that energy. But then marrying that with mastery of high ticket sales, where you're really attracting clients who aren't messing around. They are here to play full out, to really go for the ROI, to get the results, to get the incredible income, impact, influence. I mean, it's just the two go hand in hand. So you would be silly not to master getting the publicity and then leveraging it for impact with mastery of high ticket sales. So that's why we're here together.
Yeah, absolutely. And this is one of the reasons why I wanted to create this summit, is because, and I've done this in the past, have to hold up my hands, I'm not perfect, is treating publicity as the end result, when actually it's just the beginning. It's just opening the door. And actually it's like, no, we need to create this visibility engine that is going to boost your credibility. It's going to make you stand out as the obvious choice to premium buyers. But that's a whole like identity journey, isn't it? And that's something that you're really focusing on with your clients.
100%. I mean, yes, I'm all about strategy. I'm a certified business strategist. And with a background as a doctor as well, I like to be, and you know, through us working closely together, I'm very pragmatic, very step by step, strategic AF, but also you can have all the strategy in the world. Every strategy, if you think about it, and people will know this, every strategy out there is actually Googleable these days, Googleable. I find it hard to say that word, even if it is a word, I'm not sure that it is. Every strategy is Googleable. So if we think about that for a second, okay, everyone's got the access to all the strategy, but what makes the difference between the ones that then go and skyrocket and create huge international success or whatever success looks like for them, and the ones that don't, is the ones who really embody that identity piece. Now, you might be thinking, okay, Tania, what are you talking about in terms of identity? You're a high ticket sales strategist and mentor. Well, it's about everything. I can give my clients all the high ticket sales strategies, but if they aren't fully embodied in the identity of the woman, the man, the entrepreneur, the person who then takes the aligned action and adopts the aligned behaviors to get the results that they want, they won't get the results that they want. So it's all about identity and becoming the person who has the results, who has the income, the impact, the influence, the ripple effect that they want through elevating their behaviors, their habits, their lifestyle, their environment, to then create the results that they want. So, I mean, a lot of the stuff that I do at the moment is all about identity, because I am very, very mindful that you need to master and embody that piece to then be able to explode and quantum leap your results.
Yeah. And I know I've done this a lot. I've spent a lot of my, I've been in PR for 21 years, but I've run PR with Perks for like 13 years. And so many decisions are made from a logical place, and actually starting to embody who you need to become to command those high ticket prices and actually hold the standard, set the standard, then hold it, and almost say to your clients, come and meet me. You may not be there yet, but working together, you are going to rise into that man, woman, person, entrepreneur who just easily sails through business success, through growth. And like, growth doesn't have to be difficult once you fully embody who you are. And that's one part, a massive part of the journey that you and I have been on, is almost like claim it.
Absolutely. And, I know full well that it's being palpable. It's felt in your audience. I've had people say to me, yeah, I can see a massive difference in Laura. What's happened to her? But that's it. You've really embodied the expert and the leader in you, and the identity of that brilliant woman that you are already, but that you are becoming even more of, who is creating the ripple effect and the impact that you want to, as well as the income. I mean, you're doing so well, and it's obvious. So it's powerful work, and it's necessary, because like I say, you can give everyone the strategy, but if they don't have the impetus, if they don't have the mindset, if they don't have the standards, and a lot of the stuff we've been doing together is about raising your standard, claiming it, and being available for nothing less, not being available for clients who are difficult, or who want to knock your prices down, or who say you're too expensive. No, we're raising the prices in alignment with the huge transformation that we create with our work for the right people. If you're not the right people, then go and do something else, or come and join something different. But we're raising the standard, and that's part of the identity work that we've been doing, that I do with my other clients as well.
Yeah, and it is really powerful, potent, all the P's.
All the P's. All the Perksy P's.
So on the 16th of September, during the summit, the focus is going to be on fireside chats. I'm bored of like back-to-back mediocre masterclasses, or where you're sitting in the high vibe energy all day, and then as soon as that kind of event's over, you go back home, you go back into your usual routine. So the sessions at the Visibility and Velocity Summit, they are going to be intense, and there's probably not going to be much time to get to know you. So I would actually love for you now to just explain a little bit more about your journey, how you've come to where you are today.
Yeah, thank you. Okay, so by trade, I'm a doctor. And it got to the point in my journey as a doctor in the NHS, as a radiologist, where I was completely burnt out, borderline depressed, and really, really feeling very unhappy in myself and in the life that I was living. And it got to the point where I said to my husband, he said to me, we need to get you out of this. We need to find something different for you, because I was missing, special birthdays. I have two beautiful young daughters who are now 5 and 8. Who are everything to me, but I was missing special occasions with them. Sometimes spending 12-hour shifts in the hospital as the only radiologist in the hospital, with all of that pressure, all of that responsibility on me. It got to the point where I said, no, I'm not doing this anymore. And I decided to build a business with my husband, which is and was property based, which we still have now. from nothing. So no one gave us it on a golden platter. We had to really scrape £7,000 together as our first ever deposit. And then we kind of just built and built and worked on it from there. I started organically just posting the successes that I was creating, having no idea what I was doing with social media. People started reaching out to me. I started then mentoring people in scaling serviced accommodation property businesses. But I realized, and I had what I call the high ticket epiphany of mine, which I talk about in my book, The High Ticket Method, which you can see here. Go and get your copy on Amazon. It will change your life. I then realized that I was doing business in a different way to everyone else. Everyone else was kind of starting cheap and then trying to incrementally get more expensive or to elevate their rates. And I realized that actually my rates were well above the industry average for a group program with me, for one-to-one mentoring or support with me. And I realized that I was in the wrong niche. I fell out of love with property mentoring and realized that high ticket sales and really helping other entrepreneurs embrace mastery of high ticket sales and really getting paid more for the work that they love, but without multiplying their workload, was really my passion. And so it's kind of evolved. I've kind of gone through these different phases and recalibrations of myself to now be in the place where I literally live and breathe everything that I do. You know, I have mastered attracting high ticket, high paying clients, paying full clients. You know, we've got another one beautiful client in today who's joining the Wealthy Mastermind. I'm really excited, you know, and I'm just excited to impart that knowledge and that standard to my clients like you. And, you know, in the short time that we've been working together, which is around 3 months, everything has shifted for you. And that's what lights me up, because it works for me. And now I'm ready and I'm here and I'm impacting my clients with everything that has supported me and changed my life, RE high ticket sales and elevating your pricing with integrity, done ethically. Because, you know, I say in my book all the time in the high ticket method, it's not just about adding another zero to your price point and being like, come and buy my thing, it's now 10 times the price. Obviously the bro marketers and some of the bro marketers will be like, just add another zero. And I'm like, where's the integrity? But it's in alignment with really embodying and embracing and knowing the transformation that we create with our clients and knowing that it's life-changing. So you can see, and you know, obviously, Laura, because we know each other very, very well. I'm hugely passionate about what I do. I live and breathe it.
And it's the ripple effect, isn't it? So it's almost like when one person rises, the impact they then have on their clients or their audience. It doesn't necessarily have to be somebody within your physical or kind of digital space. It's that ripple effect. And, you know, when we rise, we all rise together.
Yes, absolutely.
And, you know, this is one of the kind of key messages I want to get across with the Visibility and Velocity Summit. It's almost like there is more out there for you. Everything that you want is within your grasp. You just have to say yes to taking that leap. And what's the phrase? Feel the fear and do it anyway.
Yeah.
So much of it is you just have to trust yourself and trust the process and understand it's going to be uncomfortable. Like I was kind of stuck in the trenches for like 16 months figuring out, what do I want to do? Who do I want to work with? What really lights me up? I think there's so much information available online now that it can be difficult to focus on what's best for you.
Yeah.
And that's why I wanted to bring you into the Visibility and Velocity Summit, because I think from a logical perspective, people wouldn't think of visibility and high ticket sales, but they're so closely interlinked, because
absolutely,
it's almost like the back end of your business has to be strong enough to withhold what's happening on the front end. And the same with visibility. There's no point going after insane opportunities, being interviewed on podcasts, speaking to the press, appearing on stage, if you're then not able to close sales or attract the right kind of buyer. So I'm really excited for our fireside chat on the 16th of September.
I can't wait.
We don't want to give too much away, but what can our viewers expect on the day? Are you going to drop any aha moments?
Oh, absolutely. I mean, I always deliver. So we're going to be talking about really realizing that you're probably undercharging, you're probably lowballing yourself and your prices. And that comes from settling for clients that you can work with. So we're really going to be talking about raising the bar, raising the standard of everything in your life, in your business. So we're going to go broad with this. We're not just going to go deep on just sales. It's going to be so much more than just talking about high ticket sales. So it's really about raising the standard, remembering who you are, remembering that this is not a rehearsal. You get one opportunity at this and that's it. So let's go and make the most of it. Let's go and create the most impact we can with the work that we're so passionate about, create those ripple effects, but let's also make illogical, delusional amounts of money at the same time, because the more we make, the more contributions we can make, the more we can help others, the more we can help others rise. So that's all of the kind of stuff that we're going to be talking about then, and I can't wait.
In like 25 minutes, we're going to be like whizzing through all the things.
Knowing you and I, it's going to be very difficult to keep it to 25 minutes.
Like, I'll do my best to keep us both on track. Tania, thank you so much for, do you know what? Can I just say, I seem to interchange between the Southern Tania and Northern Tania. It's like,
it's okay. I mean, I'll let you off because I love you, but if you need a reminder, I'll give you one. Okay, you're going to laugh at me, but it's fine. It's Tania like lasagna.
Who's not going to remember that?
There you go. When I lived in Kos when I was 18 as a kind of holiday rep with like 50 others, which was absolute carnage, as you can imagine, in Greece, one of my really good friends, Anna, always used to call me Tania Lasagna. And ever since then, it's stuck. And that's what she still calls me like 22 years later.
Can I just say, I've also been a holiday rep. I was in Zante.
Oh, so we were probably there at a similar time.
Awesome. Tania, thank you so much for joining me this morning. For everybody who's listening or watching back on the replay, get yourself in this digital room. The Visibility and Velocity Summit, it's being live streamed. Okay, I will not leave my house unless absolutely necessary. So instead of having to schlep to a venue and worrying about taking the kids to and from school and all the costs involved, no, I'm streaming this live and direct into your living room, 16th of September, 9:30 to 3 p.m. UK time. And you know what? It's completely free to attend. However, there is a rather insane VIP upgrade for just £37. And the money from that is going to be donated to Bright Futures charity. So not only are you going to show up and have access to 9 bomb.com niche famous experts taking you on an experience, you also get lifetime access to the replays and exclusive juicy bonuses worth up to £5,000. So get your name on that list. You can go to www.prwithperks.com/summit. And we hope to see you in just under 4 weeks' time.
Amazing. See you there, everyone.
See you there. Bye.
Bye.